have the green light, gentlemen. New Zealand Blue Ribbon event. Young Farmers, sponsored by Coopers. Timekeepers right. Judges, competitors, go. Well, you were in for the first of the shearing finals here. Well, we had a teams event before, but this is the individuals. Let's see these young fellas go. They're all experienced competitors. A beautiful lineup, dressed in their black singlets, looking pretty sharp. Black singlets used to be around in the shearing sheds many years ago. You wore a woolly black singlet and of course the heavy long wool trousers. Things have modernised since then, and these singlets are looking pretty sharp up there with the Golden Shears motto on.
Yeah, they're looking pretty sharp. They're really keen for this now then. We got Corey Palmer from Dipton on stand number 1. Dropping down into the shoulder as he goes. Then we got Brett Langrel from Temuka on stand 2. Mark Granger from Tikawiti on stand number 3. That young man has made this open semi-finals later on in the day. On stand number 4, we've got Limpton Palmer all the way from Dipton, down in the deep south. Then on stand number 5, we've got Jack Fagan, another Tikawiti man there on stand number 5. And up there on stand number 6 and going in for his second sheep is Aaron Haynes from Fielding. Look at him, Mr. Muscle up there on stand number 6, ladies and gentlemen. He's really going for it now. I think his sister's here somewhere. She'll start to shout him on, get him working in a minute. So Aaron Haynes, off comes the belly wool. Into the back leg he goes. Where's the rest of them now? Mark Granger, the young man, he showed well last night, but it's Aaron Haynes at the minute. Undermine time for Mark. Undermine time down here on stand number 1 for Corey Palmer. He won the senior competition here at the Golden Shears last year. So he's stepping up into the big boy shoes now. And then we've got Aaron Haynes down there on stand number 6, dropping down into that front shoulder. They're on sheep number 2. They've got 6 sheep to shear. This is just like jam to these boys. And we're being watched all over the world, ladies and gentlemen. I've been having messages from over in Norway, from Wales, Scotland and England. Everybody watching us on the internet, so welcome to you all. Aaron Haynes has turned for home. He's coming out that hind leg. Mark Granger has turned for home. He's coming down the last side. But Aaron Haynes has got it all under control. In he goes for sheep number 3, John.
Yeah, well, he's sure in that top 30 last night. Yeah, he's sure very well, but didn't make it through to the semi-final. But here, this is the final in the Young Farmers Blue Ribbon. And out the last leg comes Mark Granger from Tikawiti. And steps into the pen, doesn't hurry in there, just reaches in a long reach there from the Tikawiti man. Down the last side comes Jack Fagan, a little bit of trouble settling the sheep, but he's got him under control at the moment. Linton Palmer out the last leg on stand number 4. Out the last leg for Corey Palmer on the front stand here. These young fellas, hey, doing themselves proud up here today. Pretty early in the morning to getting up, chaffing into a bit of shearing, but they've done it right throughout the season. This is the second run they're in. Here with Jack Fagan, out with sheep number 3, down and out to the flank. Is about to come from Brett Longrel, the Temuka man. Out the last leg he goes, trying to keep it flat as Mark Granger. Out the last leg though is Aaron Haynes. Oh, she says, lady, I want to go to the new world. I want to get some new pantyhose. You're taking mine off. Out the last leg, he's down the hole now. Throw the pressure on. Sheep number 4 coming out for him. He's right on the money. Yeah, look at him go. He's out in front quite easily.
Yeah, Mark Granger brings out sheep number 4 as well, though. So he's not that far behind, but that sheep just looks a little bit unsettled there for Mark Granger. The young Tikawiti man there on stand number 3. Aaron Haynes into the undermine. Mark Granger is coming after him there on stand number 3. Up and it goes Aaron, up and it goes Mark Granger. He showed 500 of these ewes this year in a day, John, so he knows his way around these sheep pretty quick. Aaron Haynes into the first front shoulder. Mark Granger into the first front shoulder. Down the last side comes Jack Fagan and Linton Palmer, blow for blow down there on 4 and 5. In goes Corey Palmer from Dipton. He's got sheep number 4 on the board. But it's the men on stands 3 and 6, and I think Aaron Haynes has regained that lead up there. Underneath the front leg, he goes out the hind leg for Aaron Haynes now then. 3 more comb widths. Mark Granger, he had a bit of a kick in the middle. That's just cost him a couple. In goes Aaron Haynes for sheep number 5. Mark Granger got another 2 blows to go. In goes Mark Granger, the young Tigawitty man. He goes in for sheep number 5, John.
Well, there's nothing between him. As I say, just a couple of wriggles. You watch that sheep, that last one of Mark Granger's. When he was going down the belly, the head was just moving in under his tummy there. Couldn't settle it. Had to keep moving, keep using the knees, using the shins, keeping the toes turned in as he moved around the sheep. Now he's picked up a little bit of pace on this one. Steps up the neck. Aaron Haynes has got the problem down there now. He's up the neck and around the side of the cheek. Sheep number 4 on the board for Linton Palmer. Down there, Fagan's got number 4, Half Shorn. Over the last side comes Corey Palmer on the front stand here. Out the last leg, the brothers. And not too far, many blows between them, but Corey's out in front. Over the last leg he goes, down the hole. Up the top comes Brent Lengerel from Temuka. But who is it out in front? Still Granger, 1 left in the pen. He qualified 6 into the Open semi-final last night. So he seems like he's on fire. Coming across the shoulder is Haynes. Down and out to the flank and gone. Now is Granger, he bounces in for number 6. Palmer down there on stand 4. A little bit of trouble with that last leg. He's still got 2 in the pen. Go in there. Come on, let it go, you South Islander. In he goes now. So big tall fellas. He had the bend just about to get on the ball down into the pen there as Haynes brings out his last one. But young man from Tigawitty's doing the job here in the middle of the stand, rubbing it up the neck. Inky Pinky, look at it. Lovely job coming across there.
Yeah, Mark Granger, look at him there, ladies and gentlemen, all under control, dropping down into that front shoulder. Now he's on a long blow as he steps over. He's lean and mean on there on stand number 3. He's a shearing machine. He cleans off the cheek. Down the last side he comes. Aaron Haynes, the early pace setter. Up the neck he goes. He's into the front shoulder. But it's Mark Granger now then. His father won this event in 1984. And he's had enough of him going on about it, so he wants his own ribbon to put up on that wall. Mark Granger goes out there on stand number 3. Aaron Haynes has turned. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Corey Palmer from Dipton goes in for sheep number 6. And Aaron Haynes has turned. He's coming down the last side. Remember, it's not about just the speed. The back pen points come into play. So it's not a gimme. You can't just go off those points up there. And out goes Aaron Haynes from fielding. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, certainly Jack Fagan got sheep number 5 on the board. Those points up there below the board sign, 2, that's an average of 2 second cuts per sheep over the 6 sheep. Out the last leg for Linton Palmer. He's still got 1 in the box. He needs to hurry it along a little bit. Turning for home is Longwell on stand number 2. Still got 1 in the pen as well. Jack Fagan is likewise. Over the shoulder and down and out to the flank from him. Had a little bit of a kicker on the first one, and that can just blow your mindset as he turns down the last side now. Still got 1, but Corey Palmer's going to be next to finish the job. The YFC Blue Ribbon event sponsored by Coopers is drawing to a close now. Corey Palmer from Dipton. 4 shots left in it. Out the last leg he goes. Fagan out the last leg with 1 to shear. Up over the top is Linton Palmer from Dipton. He's a little bit in front of Langrel, who's got his 6 sheep as Corey Palmer finishes the job there on the front. 8.5 minutes are gone so far. Working away Fagan, he brings out his last one. These sheep are very, very strong from Ngāti and they're going to make these shearers work all day. They were sure some of them yesterday, so they should have got used to them a little bit because they're big, strong, tough maiden ewes who are going to go into the breeding herd very, very shortly. The breeding flock as we drop around into the first shoulder here for Brent Langle from Manawa, from the Temuka, down on the deep south, the pottery nation down there in Temuka, isn't it? Everybody was in the Temuka pottery a few years ago. Probably gone off the boil a little bit by now, but turning for home now, and out the last leg, that South Islander Linton Palmer comes out the last leg. Hugh, he's doing a pretty good job as well. Yeah, he's doing a good job. He's a senior shearer there, ladies and gentlemen, and he's putting the finishing touches. Out he goes on stand number 4. Give him a round of applause as they finish, ladies and gentlemen, because this is the New Zealand Young Farmers Blue Ribbon final.
Very, very, very grateful to the sponsors, Coopers, of course. And Young Farmers is a brilliant institution. We've got a lot of Young Farmers members over in the UK. And out goes Brett Langrel on stand number 2. The Young Farmers does a lot for a lot of people. I started off with public speaking and then moved on to this commentating. So it teaches you skills for life, John. As Jack Fagan up there now, the young Tigawitty man, he comes to a finish up there. Give them all a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Our New Zealand Young Farmers finalists.
Well, great stuff, all right. Okay, we have the Junior Woolhandling final. Junior Woolhandling finalists. This is not the draw. Top qualifier was Kiriana Brown from Martinborough. Credence Coleshaw from Rawapanga was second. In third spot, Geraldine Turipa from Fielding. And Nicole Pethihuia from Masterton, the local lady into the fourth position. So that'll be run later on in the program. The next up we have the senior semi-final. Senior semi-final.
Heat 1 of the senior final then, ladies and gentlemen, will be Chris Mills, Shani Rimini, Robert Mudgway, Cam Hicks, Jotam Rental, Charlie Guy. Heat 2 will be Turi Edmonds, David Gordon, Sam Bullingham, Kieran Devani, Ethan Pankhurst, Brett Roberts. And Heat 3 will be Michael Ralston, Rowan Nesbitt, Dean Herlihy, Scott Wilson, Cody Beck, and Casey Bailey.
All those young farmer shearers, please hang around. This is an instant prize giving. Young farmer shearers, please hang around. This is an instant prize giving.
Waiting for Jack Fagan. Jack Fagan, can we have you back up onto the boards, please?
Welcome, Karen. It's over to you now.
Jack Fagan, please. Here he comes. Tim Hersborough. Could Mr. Tim Hersborough please? Oh, he's right there with us from Coopers. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll pass you over to Mr. Kieran McNulty, our Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an instant prize giving for the Coopers Young Farmers Blue Ribbon Shearing Championship. And to present this award, Tim Hersborough, Coopers Territory Manager for MSD Animal Health.
Thanks, Kieran. The Coopers have been around providing animal health products for 110 years, New Zealand farmers. So we certainly recognise the importance of supporting the next generation. Congratulations to all finalists. Young Farmers is a fantastic club. Good luck to you all. Thanks.
Thank you, Tim. The Young Farmers has a long record with the Golden Shears, being in it from the start, way back in 1961. The winner of the Coopers Young Farmers Club Blue Ribbon Shearing Championship will receive $200 and the Joe Sabre Cup. There is only 0.02 of a point separating first and second. Ladies and gentlemen, the first place getter is Mark Granger. Well done, Mark. This is a great achievement for you.
Yeah, thanks, Kieran. I'd like to thank Coopers for the sponsorship and YFC for the event. They put it on every year. It's good, and it'd be good to see a few more people get up here and do this event. Cheers.
Thank you, Mark. Second place, taking away $150, Aaron Haynes. Third place and $120, Corey Palmer. Fourth place and $100, Linton Palmer. Fifth place and $80 goes to Jack Fagan. And Brett Lingrell takes away sixth place and $70. Could we have the competitors for the Young Farmers Shearing and Woolhandling Teams event, please?
Haynes, could you come up onto the stage, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, the next award is the Cooper's Young Farmers Shearing and Woolhandling Teams event. The winner will receive $300 plus the Lister Trophy. The winning team had points of 263. The second place team, 272. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulate the winner of the teams event, Manawatu. Well, the other three escaped me. I'm afraid you're going to have to speak for the team. Any Golden Shears competition is special to win. You must be very pleased.
Yeah, for sure. Firstly, thanks Coopers again. Major sponsorship for this Young Farmers event. And yeah, like Mark said previously, you know, get your names in for next year. It's a great event, and thanks very much to Golden Shears.
Well said. Put your hands together for Orangi, who take away $200. Congratulations. Cheers. Congratulations. Good on you. Cheers. Thank you, Tim. Yeah, they'll come later. There's only two teams. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. Could we please have Mavis Mullins to the board? And could we please have the competitors for the North Island Woolhandling Circuit? Hey, Mavis. Looking radiant as ever. You're the director of Shearing New Zealand, is that right? presentation is for the Shearing New Zealand North Island Open Woolhandling Circuit Final. To present this award, Mavis Mullins, former president of the Golden Shears and a director at Shearing New Zealand.
Thank you, Kieran. On behalf of Colin Watson, Paul, Mark Ludlow, I just want to say Shearing NZ are really pleased to be able to sponsor this. We're very supportive of skills in the wool shed, in particular in wool preparation. So congratulations to those who have done the circuit, who have come to this stage, and all the best, ladies.
The winner of the Shearing New Zealand North Island Open Woolhandling Circuit Final will take away $700 with a total of 168 points from Te Awamutu, Kieran Herbert. Congratulations, Kieran. This is the third time I've spoken to you already in 2 days. You must be delighted.
Yeah, thank you. No, it's awesome to get away with another one on the circuit. It's such a huge circuit and it's so enjoyable and it's so competitive and it's just so great for our sport. So any of you out there, give it a go because it's well worth it at the end of the day. So thank you to the sponsors. Cheers.
Second place taking away $400 from Kimbolton, Ronnie Goss. Well done, well done. Third place and $250, Cherie Alabaster. Let's hear it for Emma Braddock from Ikitahuna, who takes out $200. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll now pass you back to our commentators to resume the day.
Next up on the card is the semi-final of the senior competition.
So